Hey guys, yeah, good morning and welcome to King's Predict. Alright, yesterday, as usual, I gave us 10 games, but we had 7 winnings and 3 loss. Okay, so and the games that lost were Anasri versus Alta 1. My prediction there was home team over 1.5. That means Anasri was supposed to score more than 1 goal, but the game ended in 1-1. Um, Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't in the game. I don't know what happened, but he wasn't in the game. And when I saw that, I knew that, yeah, that it would affect them anyways. So the next game that's lost was Rosenborg versus Hodgson. I predicted home over 1.5. But Rosenborg ended up scoring just 1 goal. They won the game by 1 goal, just a lone goal. And then the last game, Chelsea versus Manchester United, I predicted both teams to score, but Chelsea surprised me. Like, I'm a Chelsea fan actually, but honestly speaking, yesterday they surprised myself and every other person out there by beating Manchester United, you know, with just 1 goal. United couldn't even score a goal. Well, unlike the both teams, like if you watch their head to head, it's the last 5 head to head. All of them ended in both teams scoring. So that is it. That is it for yesterday. We had 7 wins, 3 loss. So, but I bet you if you had edited these games, trying to pick out your safest 2 odd, trust me, you would be winning most of the days. Okay, now, so that's it for yesterday. Then we are going over to today's games. And the first game we have here is from the Algerian League One. And like I keep on telling us, this is I have 10 games for us again today. I want to just keep it at 10 games every day. Like before on weekends I do pick up like 15, but I find out that the more you pick, the more you lose. So it's better I just keep it at 10 games and it will always be better. So before we move ahead, if this is your first time joining us, you're welcome to King's Predict. Do well to subscribe to this channel. Okay, subscribe and like this video and share if possible. Okay, like this video, subscribe, and YouTube will always notify you whenever I drop any video. It's as simple as that. All right, so what is my pick on Algeria League One, and we have Kabali versus Saora. And my pick on this game is anything to score 3 or more goals in a row. No. All right, we move on to the next game, and that is from Bosnia and Herzegovina Premier League. Bosnia and Herzegovina Premier League, and we have Igman versus Gabela. Igman versus Gabela, and then we have over 1.5. Okay, so the both teams has been conceding a whole lot. Igman last 5 games ended in all in over 1.5, and then the away team Gabela, the last 5 games they had 4 over 1 out of the 5. So thinking of how well they have conceded, Igman considered 60, Gabela considered 70. So like I believe the both teams are good in when it comes to conceding goals, and if care is not taken, we'll have both teams scoring in this particular game. Okay, because even the last head to head was Igman winning 2-0. Then one before that one was both teams scoring. So I believe both teams might score, but all I'm after is over 1.5. So the next game we have here is sorry, is a Bulgaria Power Liga, and we have Levski Sofia versus Ludogorets. Levski Sofia Ludogorets, Bulgaria Power Liga. And then we have my prediction here is any team to score 3 or more goals in a row? No. The both teams are in the first and second position on the table. And I believe this particular game is a fight. Yeah, it should be a fight. The last time they met, the scoreline was 1-1. The one before that one was 2-1. The one before was 1-0. So like it's always a fight, and I believe it I believe that both teams, they will just fight it out. Nobody is going to score too many goals against each other. So that is it, and that's my pick on this game. So the next one, which happened to be the fourth game, is Denmark Superliga, and we have Randers versus Copenhagen. Randers versus Copenhagen, and I also pick over 1.5 in this game. So the last 5 meetings, they had 4 over 1.5 out of the 5, and then coming to where they are on the table, the home team Randers is in the third position. Copenhagen is in the first position. The both team has scored 53 and 55 goals respectively. So I believe this particular game, Copenhagen has scored over 1 out of the last 5 games, and then the home team Randers has scored over wow. Man, just look at it, and that is my best pick for this particular game. But before I go further, calling out the remaining 6 games, I want to let you know that you have to edit these games. Pick out your safest 2 odds, like I always advise, and trust me, you're going to come out, with a winning ticket. Okay? Go back and do your own analysis. It's not about leaving everything for me. Sometimes they say 2 good head is better than 1. So like go back and do your own analysis, and then fish out the ones that you believe are good. So that way, trust me, you will always win more than you're losing. So guys, we're moving over to the next game, which is the Egypt Premier League, and then we have Al Ali versus National Bank of Egypt, and my pick is over 1.5. Al Ali straight win here is also a good one, but National Bank too, they are good, like they scores a lot of goal. So okay, look at the last 5 games, all ended in over 2.5 almost. So like I believe Al Ali, even though they don't concede much, but I believe they should be able to concede in this particular game. Okay, National Bank is going to give them a fight. It's either they win by 2 goals or they draw that match, because National Bank wouldn't let them be. That is what I'm saying in this particular game. So over 1.5 is a great deal here. All right. So the next game is from the Finland Verkosliga, and we have Asiolu versus Marinham. Asiolu versus Marinham, and then my pick here is over 1.5. So I expect either of the 2 teams to score at least 1 goal, or the both teams to score themselves. So that is why I say over 1.5. The last 5 meetings all ended in over 1.5, and that is a good one. Then Esiolo at home has scored 11, conceding 18. So I believe this should be a free scoring game. Yeah, at least 2 goals should be here. So the next one is France Ligue 1, PSG versus FC Auxerre. PSG versus FC Auxerre. And then what is my pick? I pick over 2.5. I know that the last head-to-head, it ended in 0-0. That is PSG away. Okay. December last year. But then I wouldn't use that to judge based on the fact that PSG has already clinched that title. They have carried that cup, and Auxerre on the 10th position. It's not like they'll be dropping into the relegation zone actually, but I believe this should be a free scoring game. Okay, PSG should be playing for fun. They are no longer in the They are no longer in the League One. Sorry, not Champions League. They're no longer in the League One. So I believe they should be able to, you know, score and concede as well, because they are going to reserve, key players because of the Champions League match. So um, I believe even if they're scoring, they should also be conceding. Okay, so the next one is from the German Bundesliga, and we have Hoffenheim, sorry, versus Bayern Munich. Hoffenheim, Bayern Munich. And then, what is my pick here? Hoffenheim over 0.5. Bayern has already carried won the title, and then, okay, last five games all ended in over 1.5. Okay, sorry, over, okay, some over two, some over one. But then what I'm looking at is the fact that Bayern Munich has, carried the title, and Hoffenheim are fighting deeply to come out or to dodge relegation. So at home, these recent times they have been good. Like, you hardly win them at home. Even if you're winning them, they must give you a fight. They will score at least one or two goals. So that is my reason for going for Hoffenheim to win, to, sorry, score a goal, because Bayern Munich, I don't think should be that, serious any longer. Okay, the next game is Portugal Liga, Portugal, and we have Braga versus Benfica, and then my pick here is over 1.5. Yeah, the last five encounter, apart from the first one here, which is a Taca de Portugal, that is a cup. Every other league games here have all ended in over 1.5. So, and then looking at where they are today, Braga has 54 goals. Benfica has 83. So, like, I believe the both teams are good, and Benfica should come out with the most goals, because they are the big side, more recognized big side here. It's not like Braga is not a big side, but Benfica is a more recognized big side than Braga. So over 1.5 is my pick. Then the last but not the least, we have Scotland Premiership, Hibernian versus Rangers. Hibernian versus Rangers. And then my pick here is home. Hibernian over 0.5. At least Hibernian should get a goal in this particular game. So guys, that is it. That is it. That is it. You can see that the last encounter, Hibernian away 1-0. So, like, I believe them scoring in this game would be an easy one for them. It should, because they have always done it. Um, Okay, yeah, they have always done. So go back, check, go through these games, check them, and trust me, you will come out with a solid two odd that will win for you. Okay, guys, so that is it for today, and I wish us success in everything we do. I wish us good luck in today's games. If you're participating, let me know in the comment section. If you have another predictions for any game that I listed here, let me know in the comment section. Okay, all right, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.